What up, good people? It's your girl Locked and Loaded, stepping in for Mr. 505 on Toke Talk. Sponsored by Culture Counter. Hey, so we finna get into it. Guess what we getting ready to do today? We getting ready to interview Mr. 505 himself in the flesh. Y'all ready for this shit? Cause I been ready. I got permission to do this. You feel what I'm saying? This is an honor. Y'all ready? Let's go. Mr. 505, what it do, what it do, what it do?
Man, what's poppin', man? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Mr. 505. Yes, let's go. I guess I'm in the hot seat for once.
Let's go.
Never before. Tell me something good. What's up?
Oh, you know, your question tell me something good. Sometimes people take that shit and they run with it in the wrong direction. I have heard it myself.
I say tell me something good because I believe it's gonna always be compliments over complaints, man. I don't like hearing a bunch of complaining people saying this, that, and the other. Don't give me no bad news. Give me some good news. I don't care if it's just that you woke up this morning. Just tell me something good. That's it. That's where it come from.
Okay, so you know, country girl here. You know how it is back in the day. And I find myself saying this shit now. Back then we used to laugh when our grandmas used to say, I can't complain because it ain't gonna do no good if I do. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
I mean, when you get up, simple. Long as you got up this morning and God woke you up, your eyes open, you had 10 fingers, 10 toes, even if you lost a leg or something like that. Didn't nobody touch you where you pooped last night? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna say you just started. Yeah.
Some people might like it.
I'm not gonna say I'm one of them people.
Facts.
I mean, at the end of the day, most women respond to unlimited booty rubs. I mean, most women just want a booty rub. Most women just want a booty rub. But you know, as far as me, don't touch me. Let me get up and let me go and do my thing. I got work to do.
So you don't appreciate a good.
No. Don't.
How you doing?
I got
squeeze the charm.
Shit. all I know is with this comedy shit, I am just trying to. I guess I'm on my Cat Williams shit. I'm trying to be the best comedian that I could be, and keep my virgin asshole intact. I want y'all to know that is no diddy.
Facts.
It is what it is.
You said no baby oil over here. Got it. Unless you can rub into the skin.
No. You know what? I don't even know if I want to rub baby oil on my skin because everything can be misconstrued at this point.
At this point.
At this point.
Okay, I got you. So what made you jump into this comedy scene?
I'm gonna say that I've always been on stage doing something. I got my background before comedy. I did a lot of DJing. So
come on,
as
DJ.
far as like the DJing go, I DJ'd my first professional party at 12 years old.
Shit.
Doing that because my uncle started out with DJing, and I was just learning things. He had took off and went to California. When he went to California, all of his equipment was there, hence the name Mr. 505. So I was at my grandmother's house, 505 Carpenter Street. If you know anything about Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, that's 505 Carpenter Street. That's where it got started. So all the equipment was there. So my grandmama would hear me back there playing with turntables, this, that, and the other. So I got to going back and forth. And so I've always been a performer. As far as comedy-wise, it's just something that I like studying. Studying the greats from George Carlin, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, of course, you know, like the old heads and stuff like that, up to like one of my favorite comedians is Corey Holcomb. Ali Sadiq, Billy Sorrells. When I got to just looking at how everything just kind of changed, you know, as you went on, and I was just interested into it. I got the bug. I've always been witty with my word. Got good word play. Used to be in acting and drama when I was in high school.
Okay.
everything leads to a point. So I guess that's why. I mean, I don't get fearful on the stage, but you know, it's a comedian for everybody.
Okay. So, were you one of them kids that was on the playground playing the dozens, talking about folks' mama and ash asses and shit?
No, I was not I was not that kid at all, man. First and foremost, I was fat as hell. So I was a fat child, so it wasn't nothing that I could do with that. So I had to really get my word up just because at that time, you got to think, this is in the 80s, everything was catch a girl and kiss a girl, this, that, and the other. So I had to get my wordplay up so I could, you know, at least, that's back in the day when you could grab a booty. So, you know, that was like a major accomplishment. If you could squeeze a booty and not get hit and not get punched, that was like a win. So, I mean, I'm gonna be honest on Toke Talk. So as a child, that's what it is. You know, like I say, I was the fat kid. I'm the real Mike Jones. Shit, they said I was cute. I was just too chubby. And take it how you want to.
Okay, that reminds me of Notorious when they was like, Chris, you can't rap, you too fit.
Man, shit, I don't worry about it. I don't let nothing stop me. I'm gonna be the sexiest comedian y'all ever see. You better know it. This curly hair for real. Don't get mad because my hair is really curly. I want you to know I did have to roast somebody, and I had to let her know that, yes, I got more hair on my head than you got under that wig scar.
Oh, my God.
It is what
like it really is.
Yeah,
Okay. So, what is your go-to for your musical inspiration? Yeah, I got you back because you got me the last time.
Oh, man.
Baby.
So, if I am like show prep, like day of show, I listen to like a lot of Big Crit, a lot of Don Tripp, a whole lot of Don Tripp, a lot of Starlito. As far as like Tennessee artists, that's what I listen to. But I'm really like an old head too, so you never know. I might put on some Aretha Franklin, anything. It just or just anything. It just depends. Like Green Room vibe and show day vibe is two different things. So once I get off into that show vibe, it's more like Roddy Ricch, The Box, stuff like that, Slim Thug, just something that's like real cool. And then it's time to go to work.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I guess it just varies what it is, but definitely Don Tripp and Big Crit. Definitely Don Tripp and Big Crit. That's gonna be on the deck every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I know when you ramp yourself up, amp yourself up, whatever you want to say, to get up on that stage, to show out, put on your best show, make motherfuckers laugh.
Okay.
Hee ha ha.
Yep.
So how long does it take you to come down off that high? I mean, do you get the little jitters every time you go up there? Because I know, you know, as a dancer and shit, other stuff that we do, we be all amped, and then when you get off, you be like, God damn.
That is, I'm gonna tell you what, that's happened to me more now. It normally takes me like 35, 40 minutes. But what happened to me, and I gotta be clear with this. December 22nd, when I did When 505 Stole Christmas. When I got on that stage, it was just it was a different feeling because I watched Kev the comedian go up there and kill. I watched Kelsey Dixon go up there and kill. I watched Belly Button go up there and kill. And at the end of the day, I didn't want to embrace a bomb at that moment.
Right.
So I'm watching what I know is like the superstars of the future.
Right.
But we're all climbing. So at that point, I think it was more like an out-of-body experience. So when I went up there and did my show or whatever, when I got off stage, it was almost like I was so drained that I ended up, I like literally slept like 12 hours, which is not me.
Right.
But once I got off the stage. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it is an extreme high. It's an adrenaline rush. It's fun for people that don't mind public speaking. But when you got 10, I don't care if it's one. if you got one person that's looking at you at that time, 10 people, 100, it's all the same feeling.
Right.
Because if a person pays their money to see you, it's your job to give them the best show, period. I tell comedians all the time, you know, when I talk, people ask me questions like, how do you sell tickets, or what do you... My main thing is this. When you booking shows, and this is just being real, when you booking shows, you can ask somebody, who do you have that will come see you? Do you have at least 3 people that'll come see you that believe in you enough to do that? Can you sell a ticket?
Right.
Can you sell a ticket? So me, I'm not gonna say I'm the best or I'm the worst, but I believe that I owe people that pay. If you pay $1, I owe you $100 because I owe you $100 because at the end of the day, I can't give you your time back.
Thanks.
You coming in to get whatever it is. If I'm supposed to give you 20 minutes, then I need to give you the best 20 minutes that you can take with you for a week. Money comes. It don't come quick enough no more.
Yeah.
This ain't hustle money. This is working money to people to come see me. I'm a blue collar comedian. So yeah, I hate to say that, man. I don't mean to just run off and ramble, but it's my shit. Is it my show? Yes, it's my show. But like these questions are number one, they ain't staged. So
no, it ain't staged, y'all. Like for real. Like he told me just to go for it. And I'm like, for real.
Yeah, the questions ain't staged. But at the end of the day, I do got sponsors that I gotta that help me. So I have to be a good representation of that as well. So when I ask comedians, you know, do you want to be on the show? Because I do ask comedians, do they want to be on shows with me? If you want to roll with 505, that's cool. But can you sell a ticket? Is there 3 to 4 people that can do that? I'm gonna give you an example because people ask me this all the time. I do math. I do math really well. So if I put 4 comedians on the show, I'm gonna ask you, can you bring 5 people?
Right.
If you can bring 5 people, guess what? If I got 4 other comedians, 5 people, that's 20 people. That's a nice room for a small independent show. For a small independent show, that's it. Can you do that? And if you answer that question is no, then
I need to move around.
Then at the end of the day, that's what we all need to rethink ourselves. And I'm not saying that you're not a good comedian. What I'm saying is we all have to work on our material enough to at least say, I got at least 1 person that want to see me, 2 people that want to see me, 3, 5, whatever. I can't say that I got hundreds of people that want to pay to come see me right now. That's a lie. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. Maybe,
you know, when you add them up.
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But I know I can get at least something.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. So where did 505 come from again? Break it down for me. You broke it down to me already, but break it down for me.
505 is like literally my grandmother's address. So I had my 2 grandmothers, of course. My mother's mother was 505 Carpenter Street. My father's mother lived at 504 Carpenter Street. I tell people all the time I couldn't run from an ass whooping if I wanted to. That's just as simple. That's just as simple as I can put it. I mean, when you both your grandmamas live across, and I come from it's a bigger family. So me, my first cousins and shit like that, my sisters, all of us are right there. So you can't run from an ass whooping when you live in a situation like that. There's nothing. Real life shit. Matty Bell Carruthers, Rosa Polite, aka Miss Tiny shit. That's what I come from. Right. So the bottom. That's what they called it. You know, just like in the heat of the night. That's the bottom. Mount Pleasant. That's Carpenter Street. The bottom. Right. That's what 505 is. If people that don't know, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, simple.
Cut and dry. Yeah. So how do you handle the female spectators out there in the crowd?
Man, you know what? That females are easy to. I guess it's easy to deal with, man. They do a lot of heckling. So they do a lot of heckling. So
maybe it's in our nature.
I don't mind it because I look at it from the standpoint of this. You probably not. I'm gonna give you the best show that I can give you, but at the end of the day, you know, piquing my interest is less likely to happen. Is what I'll say. Less likely to happen. But you come in, yeah, I'm gonna give you the best show I can. Don't pick. That's all I can say is don't pick, because at the end of
the foot.
exactly, don't pick. You know, I know I got a lot of chips on my shoulder. I told you I was a fat kid, so don't come in here with that bullshit. You know, because I'm witty as hell when it comes. So like I say, it's don't come to the show with a bad wig. Don't come with I'm just being real, just being clear. Don't come with that attitude, because I do a lot of shows that let's go ahead and just do this. Let me go ahead and lean over. I do a lot of shows at dispensaries, at breweries, things of that nature. Anywhere that has a stage, I'm gonna come rock it. Comedy clubs, this and that. I've been blessed with this. Yeah. But what I have learned is, once people get intoxicated, or you come in here and you get if you get lifted and you feel like you want to be loud and rambunctious, well, guess what? I'm a clear-minded individual that doesn't get fueled by alcohol or any kind of other product. So just know, you want to go into a battle. You can go into a battle of words, you know, because like literally, we've had men and women walk out of shows. Don't come up here on that front row and think, oh, you can't get served. You can catch it, man. You can catch these.
You catch all those words.
you catch all these. I got a microphone. You gave me a microphone. You paid to come in here and get roasted. But some people come for that. Right. They come, and there is nobody that can say that they've came to a show that they didn't feel at home, because that's a 505 show. I'm not tooting my horn, but what I'll say is this: I set my own productions up to give you a family vibe. Okay. You're gonna come in, you're gonna eat, because I provide food for most of them. Yes, you do. I provide food. I give you a home look because of the fact that I want everybody to understand this is an intimate place. I take this shit very serious, because at the end of I want you to go home and say, damn, that 505 show was good. I might not do nothing else but get 1, 2, 3 fans, but the one thing about it, you didn't go home and your stomach was empty. You didn't go home and you didn't feel good. And you gonna remember a joke. I'm trying to give you, even if we bombed, you can remember that, man, that nigga bombed up there. The black dude bombed, the the white dude bombed. Everybody get a shot, man. Right. That's the thing about 505. So, I mean, you take it for how you want.
Okay.
All right.
So, did you find it difficult to get into the comedy scene here in Nashville, or just period? Go on and tell it. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Message. Let's go.
Did I find it difficult? Easiest way for me to say this: the open mic scene. I have told this story before. Like when I started with open micing, it wasn't easy. So Chris Reeves, shout out Pressure. Chris gave me the mic the first time. Shout out to Chris. He done that. He let me on stage. It wasn't, but that was like a process, like during the week. Right. But there's open mics that go on in Nashville all week long. It was just some things are a little more difficult. Plus, I was new, and I'm still new. But
you rocking this shit like a vet, so let's go.
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I rock it like a vet. But what I do is
you grind.
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to. I'm not a vain person, but what I will say is this: getting booked on shows has been not as. It's gotten a lot better because I am new. So nobody wants to book the new dude because nobody wants the new dude to fuck they show up. Okay. And I get that. I got it. I get that. But I believe in me. So what happened was I approached the situation and I approached Coach Cannon, and this is just me putting it out there. I paid for my first show myself.
Right.
And I didn't mind doing it. So when I stepped out and I went and I asked certain comedians, hey, do you want to go do this? You want to do that? You want to do that? And I promoted a show for myself. No, I had never done that before. And it just ended up working out.
Right.
And then I kept promoting. But you can't tell me that I can't do something.
Right.
I'm not going to let nobody, let's be clear. I'm not going to let nobody outwork me. You're not going to outwork me. You're not going to out-hustle me. And you might out-funny me today, but I'm going to get there. Okay. That's it. And I would prefer we all work together than working against each other. Thanks. Because at the end of the day, 505 still going to roll.
Thanks.
It is what it is.
Okay. So, I'm privy to a lot of the podcasts. I be behind the scenes, y'all.
That's just you, the engineer. So what is it?
And I say that to say this. I was privy to a conversation about getting together and trying to create a community that is trying to flow in one direction together. Tell us a little bit about that.
So, me and comedian Derek Sleazy Evans, vet in this. He, when we had our Toke Talk or whatever, we did our podcast, we talked about just trying to bring black comedians together to sit down because it is a scattered, we scattered all over the place, and maybe sometimes we're not on the same wave. I guess that's what it is. We're not riding the same wave. And that's not saying that everybody got to be friends. That's not saying that everybody comes sing Kumbaya.
Right.
But by the time that we got done talking about it, we said, let's put together a comedic brunch. We're going to do that here, actually at not where the studio was at, but at the Madison location of Coachacana. We're going to sponsor food through Coachacana. Entice Wine, I'm sure they'll be in the building. I hadn't talked to my sponsors from Entice, but they normally let me get away with get away with certain things. And just to let y'all know, Entice Wine, man, is I'm going to go ahead and make sure I shout this out because I started this once again, Toke Talks, for myself, and I ended up getting sponsors because they believe in me. Yes. So in believing in me, I gotta make sure that I shout them out too. So the people at Entice Wine, they got a THC infused wine. So like I say, I'm sure a lot of that'll be available at the comedic brunch for those of you all that like mimosas and things of that nature. Y'all can go ahead and try that, and make sure that y'all try out the Mr. 505 Entice Wine. It's called Fuck Them Kids. Fuck Them Kids flavor. You can, at the end of this, it's gonna be plugged in here. You can actually enter to win a bottle of Fuck Them Kids. You can get a bottle. This is like real shit. Go to the Entice website. What you're gonna have to do is go and follow Mr. 505, Adrian Walker, and also follow Entice Wines on Instagram. Follow them. Go ahead and drop a like or a comment in there saying that you want to be in the raffle, and we'll get back to you. We're gonna get that bottle away by February. We're trying to get at least 500 people to go ahead and do that. Yep. If you want to do that, that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and try to get that up. Now, back to your questions. Yep. I'm sorry, shameless plug. Gotta do that.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do that.
It happens. Okay, so I don't want to keep y'all too long because y'all know Mr. 505 busy.
Y'all crazy as fuck, man. Y'all
feel what I'm saying?
Y'all crazy.
We got shit to do.
Y'all crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to say,
okay,
loyalty or respect.
I have come to know that the respect really comes only when people fear you, and that's bad to say. People fear change. People fear things that they have never done. People get scared when things are new. The loyalty comes by just understanding teamwork.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I prefer the team aspect of it because I don't want nobody to have nothing bad to say.
Thanks.
You know, I don't want that because, like I say, respect comes with fear. And a lot of times, that's the only time people mistake both of them. So I think that's the best way I can answer that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that answer. Okay,
Yeah.
you better preach.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us what Mr. 505 got going on for the next, what? You said you want to kind of do quarters? Yeah, I listen. I be listening. So tell me what you got going on, what shows you a part of as we get ready to close this thing out.
You know what? As far as I got multiple shows booked, as far as productions that I'm gonna do, March 1st, I have not named the show yet. However, I've got half the lineup done. Got a few newer comedians that a lot of people probably have never seen on the show, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Guarantee it's gonna be fun. Know that you can't. I don't care who you are. That you can't say that you came to a 505 show and you didn't leave a changed person. So that's it. But I am pretty much booked every weekend for the entire first quarter. What is the first 3 months of
Come on now.
and that's just a blessing. That is a blessing, and I have to say, shout out to Coach Canna for believing in me and letting me have that first shot at this. But I don't want to. I got to make sure that I do this. So I don't want to leave because I know you're getting close to the end of this. So I got to make sure that I say all this now because I don't want it to be a point where people don't think that I appreciate them or anything like that. Let me tell y'all something. There are several comedians that have embraced me, and I appreciate every one of them that has taken the time out to do a Toke Talk because everybody is busy. Everybody is busy. So, and I don't care who you are. You could just be doing open mics every night.
Right.
But if you take the time out to even just slap my hand, I appreciate you. I don't want to. I'm gonna start calling off names. Don't get mad if I forget you. I didn't forget you. This shit is just kind of crazy because I ain't been on this side of this camera. So I'm gonna say straight out, everybody that's been on Toke Talks, starting with the fat guy. I call him the fat guy. Belly Button, Crystal with an Eye, Matt West, Chris Reeves, DeHerm. I think I said Crystal with an Eye. Coco Speaks, Sleazy Evans, Josh Black is getting ready to do Toke Talk. Thank you, Sky. I'm not gonna forget Sky.
Look, I'm over here naming folks
Sky,
like it's my shit.
She's naming folks. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna name Sky, but Sky is 505, so that's not like really a guess. Sky is 505. Sky Low, that is my dude. Sky Low is my dude. Right. That is, they can say whatever they want. He belonged to me, so it's cool. But I'm gonna say this to the Chris Reeves, to the Ralphie Rihanna's that's running open mics. Shanti Hughes, to like real talk, and I'm gonna say this, Squeaky Barnes for number one. I think Squeaky puts on one of the number one independent shows in the Nashville area right now. He brings quality work. I'm gonna say this: when I stepped out to say that I was gonna do this, I had reached out to him, and he never told me no. He didn't say don't do this. He sent me like some great information. Picked up the phone, and I'm gonna say this: a lot of comedians picked that phone up for me now, and I don't know if it's just because of Toke Talks, but they picked that phone up, and I can ask questions because I really want to do this, and I don't want to do it on the fuck shit.
Right.
So when I picked that phone up and I asked, "Hey, can I do this?" Because this ain't easy. This ain't easy talking to people with egos and stuff like that.
Right.
People, and that's real. Don't forget, I won't forget Tony Roney done Toke Talks as well. Like I said, it's a lot of people that have came and sat down in this chair, and they gave me Tyler Monger. you sat down and you
Mario.
gave and you get do
Look,
what?
Mario, I'm just naming. I'm just
Hold
throwing
on.
everybody out there.
So you
Throwing
see,
everybody out there.
you brought up the Mario Tory interview. So to do an interview with Mario Tory, that was like I'm doing one with somebody that has done everything from Heart of the City to LOL Network. Being able to do someone with that stature, and like I say, I know I'm just a peon right now. I'm just a pup. Yeah, I do well, but to know that somebody had the time to go ahead and sit down and give me 45 minutes to an hour of their time to sit there and to just really talk to me on the stage. I mean that it might not mean shit to them.
Right.
It really not, but it mean the world to me. Right. And that's just not the Mario Torres of the world.
Right.
That's any comedian that takes the time out to give me 10, 15, 30 minutes to an hour. I appreciate that because my time is valuable to me, so I can only imagine how they look at their time.
Right.
So once again, I'm humble as fuck. It don't matter if you an open mic comedian. It don't matter if you do open mics. It don't matter to me if you an A-list. It don't matter if you Joe Blow the crackhead down on Broadway or you Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle. It's gonna still be the same love from 505 as long as you funny. Funny is funny to me.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, and so in closing. I'm
closing,
just excited, to be
closing.
a part of your team. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Because, I only rocks with folks that are humble.
That's real.
And just when you said it, I was just finna say it. I appreciate your humbleness. That's why I rocks with you. That's why I fucks with you.
Man, that's what's up. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? But anything else you want to give to the public before we shut this down for today so you can go on about your night?
I will. The only thing I can say is please like, share. It don't cost you a damn thing to like something. It don't cost you nothing to follow something. Even if you want to be a hater, follow me to hate me if that's what you want to do. I'm cool with that. If you don't like me, follow me and you can just look and hate from right there. I want you to get a up close view of what you don't like. Get it right there. If you can't stand me, comment and say, I can't stand this nigga. I'm okay with that. But just know I talk back.
Right.
And at the end of the day, shit, I still run fades.
And on that note,
this
is your girl Locked and Loaded stepping in with Mr. 505 on Toke Talk, sponsored by Culture Canna and Entice the Wine. And we out this piece.
That's what's popping, man. Yay.